Somewhere on your drive to work is a building with no windows, no staff in sight, and nothing for sale. Almost nothing ever happens there, and it's quietly one of the most dependable moneymakers in all of American real estate. Just a gate, a keypad, and a few hundred metal doors. So what exactly is this place selling? Count every McDonald's in America, add every Starbucks, add every Subway. Combined, they still don't match the number of self-storage facilities. Roughly 50,000 facilities, holding more than 2 billion square feet. That's about 6 square feet for every single American. Most of us register these buildings the way we register power lines. Beige walls, cheap land, a building designed to look like nothing. But Americans hand over about $45 billion a year for what's behind those doors, and that should feel strange. Since 1970, the American home has nearly doubled in size. So why did we also build 2 billion square feet of overflow? The industry has a shorthand for where customers come from. The 4 Ds: death, divorce, downsizing, and dislocate. A parent passes away. A couple splits one home into 2. A job moves a family before the dates line up. Nobody plans for these. Nobody budgets for them. When one hits, you need a door with a lock this week. The first modern facility opened in Odessa, Texas, in 1964. Renters showed up faster than the owner could pour concrete. So let's do the math on a single door. A 10 by 10 unit. Concrete and corrugated steel. No plumbing, no windows, no heat. About $119 a month. $1,400 a year for a room that cost a few thousand to build. Now zoom out. A mid-sized facility with 500 doors brings in roughly $700,000 a year at normal occupancy. Look what it spends. Property tax, insurance, one manager, or just a kiosk and some cameras. That's nearly the whole list. No inventory, no spoilage, and no tenants calling about a broken dishwasher because there is no dishwasher. The biggest player, Public Storage, reported $4.8 billion of revenue, with a same-store operating margin of 78%. Margins like that are what software companies brag about. This is a company whose product is air inside a metal box. But cheap buildings and stressed customers don't fully explain it. The real engine gets explained to investors, and never at the front counter. That $119 rate is the advertised price, for new customers only. Some chains will hand you the first month for $1. They can afford to, because once your stuff is inside, the rate starts climbing, often within the first year, then again after that. The entire model rests on one quiet bet: you won't leave. Because leaving means a truck, a weekend, and lifting everything you own. Hardest of all, it means finally deciding. Every box in that unit is a decision you already paid to postpone. The rent increase is always cheaper than the weekend, so people stay for years. Self-storage doesn't sell space, it sells not deciding. Should you build one? Careful. 55 million new square feet went up in a single year, and rents have stalled. These buildings are cheap to run, not cheap to build. Millions up front, and 3 or 4 years to fill. The loan starts immediately. And your competition is a handful of giants with pricing algorithms and the patience to lose money on your corner longer than you can. Back to that building on your commute. Customers only come twice: the day they move in and the day they finally move out. The doors just sit there, collecting rent on postponed decisions. Never hidden, just there, in plain sight.